100.
Oh, yeah. You are very motivated, lady. Now, buddy, it is finally here. The TFDI design MD-11. Yes, we tested out this plane like 2 weeks ago at the Flightsim Expo in Las Vegas. And I already found out, oh, this plane is as hard to fly in the flight simulator as it should be, because it is in real life. I mean, we already had an MD-11 for the Microsoft Flight Simulator for a while. You may remember my video on the Sky Simulations MD-11, which has 2 stars on the market. I mean, this plane wasn't that bad after all, but Jesus, oh, they hate this airplane. And apparently, of course, the TFDI design has done a better job at making it. So I just spent some money. I bought the passenger variant, which costs $70. You could upgrade that to the freighter version of this airplane, which will add you $10 more. So $80 add-on for those 2 airplanes. I just bought the Brokey version, the passenger one, because I love the passenger airplanes more. So here we are, already at the beautiful St. Martin Princess Juliana Airport. And well, we can say that the texturing work has been done magnificently. We can obviously count each tile, just like the PMDG 777. We could probably count each bolt that holds this airplane together. You know, maybe also the cargo hold. And we can, of course, now take a look into the cockpit. Yes. Here we have our good old EFB, the electronic flight back, where we can do a bunch of things like a performance. We can have charts. So this is all nicely integrated into Navigraph as well as, you know, closing, opening all the doors, as well as lots of options. I mean, we already explored that in the Flightsim Expo. On the freighter version, for example, you have the ManPad's defense system, for example, that shoots laser. For FedEx, for example, they installed it to, you know, defend against missiles. We also have it here on the passenger version. As you can see, the ManPad has been nicely added. So this is kind of like those kind of details that are kind of useless, but I like it. All right, plane has not had a tail strike. I remember the old MD-11 that kind of cost the same, by the way, did not feature cabin. It only featured this like galley. Here we have a full-on cabin with the good old old-style business class. Doesn't have any screens. Yeah, well, we can say that flying luxuriously has become a lot better these days. Here we have the economy class, which looks like it's a paint AB, and Jesus Christ, that's a 5-seat row. So yeah, this is really, really cool. And we can even, like, this is going to be great with, for example, GSX, if they add any passengers in. Look, there's so much detail in this plane, you know, in the textures, that passengers will be able to find their spot correctly. I sit in 15E, the worst seat in the world. Great. All right, so let's maybe try to start up this airplane. And isn't it refreshing to fly a McDonnell Douglas airplane? Because they're so different. Kind of reminds me of the old Airbus A300, maybe, with the overhead panel. Let's go ahead and see. How do we turn on the APU? Beautiful. Beautiful. There we go. Ground power is there too. Yeah, you got the horrible sounds of the McDonnell Douglas. As much as I like this very interesting airplane, the sound is horrible. Let's turn on all the pumps right here. Perfect. We can check here in this display right here in this instrument. We can check all the onboard systems. I like that slight delay you have when the old ass computer is loading everything in. Come on, don't give up on me. Yeah, there you go. There we go. Turning the APU on. That should work. And we can see it coming on here. I mean, this is already really nice. I really like the detailed systems where it really feels like real life. Come on, I mean, we've seen so many bad airplanes for the Microsoft Flight Simulator that just copy over systems. This is actually good. Come on, don't be shy. Yeah, perfect. There we go. Now APU bleed. Turn that on. I guess turn on engine ignition A, right? Okay. Can we turn on the engines, please? On. All right, engine start. Come on, you can do it. Now it's lighting up, and yes, that is working fine. Our tri-jet is starting up nicely, and I'm very happy about that. This is kind of how the startup works. Let me try flying this airplane now. We can just skip the whole process by going to state. Come on, there you go. Ready to start. All right, time to push back. Try to do it. All right, there we go. Reverse thrust. Yes. Do a Russian pushback. Yes. Reverse thrust on all the 3 engines, of course, works. All right, perfect. Now taxiing to the runway. I'm not sure if this is intentional for the, I think this is the taxi light. I'm not quite sure about the MD-11, but it's kind of strobing here a lot. I hope that's normal. But hey, take a look at how beautiful this aircraft looks. Maybe we can make it better weather because, it's kind of dark. All right, let's taxi this big boy onto the runway. Visually very beautiful as well. We still have the APU door open. I guess this, what is this door? Not quite sure. You know, I guess the whole MD-11 tri-jet series, just as a DC-10, is known for having such a feature. Let's go ahead and take off. Shut up. All right, that's fine. We've got flaps here. Stab trim. It's fine. All right, there you go. Let's go ahead and take off with our 3 engines that we have now. very beautiful. We figured out already, like a long time ago, that maybe the MD-11 isn't the most powerful airplane. We do need quite a runway, and it's definitely hard to fly. And there's definitely also a pushback truck that we're just going to run into. It's great realism today. Come on now, take off, not do a tail strike. Very nice. It's time to get the landing gear up. Let's take a look at the animation. I mean, visually, this airplane looks pretty beautiful. I mean, from the outside, it looks nicely worn, you know? From the inside, it looks nicely worn. Take a look at all that paint that's been chipped off. This is exactly what I want when I talk about an authentic MD-11 experience. Another one is landing hard. I mean, the MD-11 is known for not being the easiest airplane to fly. I mean, it is an old tri-jet, but even myself at the FS Expo, I crashed this plane. Holy moly.
Yes.
Holy moly.
Yep.
We just died in the MD-11 because I set the flaps all the way. Yeah, this thing can go like a lot of flaps right here. Not only 40 degrees, take a look, 50 degrees of flaps. We've got so much flaps. This is probably to enhance the performance of this airplane, you know, so you can land at slow speed. But we still need to keep this airplane at 150 knots. Another thing that's important with the MD-11 is that you don't go idle on the power because you will stall. Yeah. We've got our nice window of perfect airspeed here, 150 knots. Yeah, this airplane, I mean, flying this at 30 degrees of flaps would probably be a lot faster. This has got a fast approach speed. I mean, I wouldn't want to be flying it into the Kaitak crazy airport.
500.
Oh, yeah. You are very motivated, lady. Look at this. I'm going 80% into the power, by the way, now. Yeah. You know, I think back when McDonnell Douglas casted the voice here for the GPWS callouts, they just used their favorite prostitute. Like, imagine hearing this all day.
40, 30,
all right.
20, 10.
It's just weird landing this plane. It is a bouncer as well. It likes to bounce quite a lot. Let's go ahead and put the reverse thrust on. Yes, there we go. And we're stopping nicely. Not bad at all. The MD-11 that flew to this place in real life. Not bad. All right, let's try something else here. I mean, we have another livery. I installed one because there are tons already to download here on flightsim.to, for example. So that's no problem. All right, come on, let's do this. Perhaps it is about time that we try a stupidly short runway. Welcome to Toronto City Airport. It's getting a little laggy here, although I do have to say, so far the performance has been quite good. Not too shabby at all. This livery is pretty okay, although this is now a very clean aircraft. I don't like that experience. Come on, full power. Oh, yeah, brakes. Yeah, all right. There you go. You got it. All right, there you go. 80 knots, 100 knots. Very good, very good. Put the flaps down all the way and we can take off. There we go with a minor tail strike. Everybody, I'm a big fan of this airplane. And we've crashed. Not. Shh. You're going to land now. Landing gear's down. You're ready, right? Come on, MD-11. Yes, all right, there you go. Full on into the brakes. 600 feet per minute landing. Not my proudest one. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. It's gonna be a close call, though. Very close. No, don't make it that close. Come on, stop. Oh, the reverse thrust wasn't out. All right, despite our difficulties, we have stopped now. Like literally feet before the runway ends. That's good. Says everybody, pretty decent aircraft so far. I can't wait for the future updates to come. I mean, something that doesn't work yet is the circuit breakers, and that's something that's going to be added by the end of this year. Yes, indeed, they're going to add failures to this airplane, which is really, really cool. I think I'm going to enjoy this. And so we're going to do an update video. What happens if your tires fail? What happens in an engine fire? You can all sort it out here with the MD-11. Of course, we've got fire extinguishers already added. Kind of useless though now, right? That's going to be a lot of fun. So everybody, supposed to say one approved airliner, that is for sure. And I'll see you guys tomorrow as always. Good night. And a special thanks goes out to my members, my supporters, Guns Killer, R27, James Deram, that dude, Anime Gods of Gaming, Derek, Insider Plane, Nishijitsu Fanner, Professional Jamal, Ryland Williams, and New the York. You've got beautiful names.